Hello, good morning. This is video log entry 52, and currently it is 10 a.m. CST. And yeah, it was pretty productive today. I applied to two positions. I applied to a horticulture position because I've worked at a park before, and I may not have a lot of knowledge about plant species, but I do. I have taken biology and general science. I had a general science associate's degree, so I did take biology in college biology. So, did I list that on? I may have forgotten to list that, but whatever. I do have. I think I wrote. I hope I didn't put fit. Now that I think of it, I think I may have had physics on my associate's degree for my resume. Shit. But hey, I worked at a park, so and I had a few projects involved with the county that I worked for and whatnot. So we'll see how that goes, anyways. So yeah, I applied for that, and I applied for a retail position because why not? I guess those ones are easy to apply to. You don't really have to save much, and I also had to write a cover letter because the horticulture position required one for the one that I was applying to. So yeah, and that was my first time actually writing one. I actually felt like I had a reason to write one because that seems like an interesting position to have. I do have this affinity towards plants and plant species, although I'm not knowledgeable about it. It's just I wish I were more knowledgeable about it. Now that I think of it, I'm actually compelled to rent a book from the library, my nearby local library, about plant species, just to have a general knowledge of them. Why not, right? So yeah. Anyway, I applied to that, and I wrote a cover letter, like I said already. But I was surprised I did it because anyways, I said I was compelled to do it this time. But yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was really short though, and since it was an online application, I was because when you see cover letters, they have your personal information and the company's information and whatnot, like their the hiring manager or whatever. Obviously, I didn't have that information, so it was very basic, very bare bones. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, I haven't been. I say I my thoughts are still scattered when it comes to like thinking about things deeply, and yeah. So I have a few other positions I was thinking about looking at. I looked at like a like some kind of call center data analyst, and I was like, okay, that's too far for me because even though I am close to a bachelor's degree in mathematics, I wouldn't be able to. I just don't have the experience for that, so I was like, there's no point in that one. And then I was looking at what was the other one I was looking at? I think it was for the transportation agency that's around here. It's a union position and whatnot. Oh yeah, it was a line worker, telephone line worker, which is all very hands-on. But personally, I honestly I like parks and other just outside positions that don't require too much technicality because I don't know. I guess I could see myself doing it, but at the same time, I don't really want to. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna see if I have any thoughts. I've also realized that I've been. I felt like I have a need to actually start structuring my time more. It was more loose, and now it's starting to become more and more restrained because I wasn't really thinking about it. It just happened, like where I started writing notes on how I want to structure my days and whatnot, at least during the weekdays, and maybe weekends will be less structured. But it seems like I'm actually creating time slots for particular things. Like since I get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning, that's going to be alone time from 6 to 7, and then I have a 3 hour time slot for, which is 7 to 10 for applying to jobs and just focusing on finding jobs and whatnot, whatever way that may be. And then I have another time slot for this, of course, which is 10 to 11, and then 11 to 12 I usually walk, or maybe like 10:30 to 11:30 I walk, and then I make lunch, and then after lunch is probably 1 o'clock because I'm not like a rushed person. So at 1, I'm probably gonna, like 1 to 4, I'm probably gonna be looking at job positions again. And then There's like a 4 to 5 position thing that I was thinking about. I guess it's dinner. Yeah, 4 to 5 is dinner. Or 4 to 6, I guess. And then after that, I usually go on a walk from like 6 to 7:30, where it's, where the sun is starting. I like walking at night, so maybe even 7. I don't know let me see. Anyways, whatever. That's just very specific. So yeah, I was just thinking about that more. It's interesting. Interesting how I'm thinking about that now, because I never thought I would be a very structured human being, but I guess since I'm in this position, I'm starting to realize the necessity of structuring your time more, because, yeah, I mean, I guess this is what happens when you actually start accepting responsibility. So it's happening now at the very least. Whatever. Yeah, I may just keep it short because I don't really have anything else to talk about. Just double check my notes here if I have anything that I was thinking. I mean, like, again, I was thinking about like physics and space time and the relationship between space time and whatnot, and then after I talked about it in the video, I didn't really think about it again, which I don't know, it's on and off for me where I start thinking about those things, so it may happen again, but I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, I mean, like, it's an interesting thing to think about. It's just something to, food for thought, like people say. But yeah, I guess I need to focus on speaking up more. So I tend to mumble when I let my thoughts go. So I have to work on that more. Anyways, I think that'll be it for today. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.